years, West.
Will you marry me?
Yes. And I was supposed to marry the fastest man alive.
Keep loving, keep running, for me.
I promised him I'd run. So that's what I've been doing. Running. As fast as I can.
How could you possibly be fine?
Dad, what do you want me to do? Curl up in a ball and cry all day?
Sometimes I feel like if I believe in something hard enough, that'll make it real. I miss my friend.
Barry's not coming back.
You don't know that.
Barry told me to be strong. I'm being strong. Guys, what are we looking at? Expecting someone else?
Hey.
I don't understand. This should have worked.
Dead bang, fellas.
Reach her to the pipeline!
You're up against some bad hombres. And what do you think you're gonna do against us with a sword?
Bring me the Flash, or else your city falls.
The hell kind of sword is that? If we don't offer up the Flash, people are gonna die, and that's gonna be on us. I made a few slight modifications, as Captain Solo would say. Iris, you of all people, how can you not be in on this?
I've got a lock on something.
It's him! It's him!
Now, Cisco!
Happy Comic-Con week continues, everybody. The Flash is back. We finally got Season 4 footage. Let's break this down. And there is a new round of the Flash Ring giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video, so we get to see Wally in the red suit. That's the big thing here. Obviously, we knew Barry was coming back, but the big question, was Wally ever going to step up? We got some teases from behind the scenes. They filmed the first episode. They started filming the second. Grant Gustin showed up like, hey, I'm back. Barry's back. But even though they teased the rebirth, like the idea that episode 1 is titled Flash Reborn, we didn't know how much of the comic book story they were going to do for that, because there have been a couple different versions of Rebirth. But let's just go through this shot by shot. The biggest thing being the big tease at the end where they're like, I've got him. They're back on the Ferris airfield strip from the pilot episode. They're going all the way back to the pilot.
You don't really believe he can run that fast, do you?
Well, I believe anything is possible, and in a few minutes, maybe you will too.
How's it fit?
It's a little snug.
And it looks like they've used the Savitar gun that they were going to use to splice him across time to reverse, bring back Barry out of the Speed Force. And that's part of the trick of it. You see the Samuroids action that we've seen from behind the scenes, bring me the Flash, or else. So that's probably the reason why they have Wally put the red costume on. So he is the Flash for that part of the episode until Barry comes back. But the funny thing about this, even though the tone is really somber when they open up, like they've all been trying to deal with the trauma of losing Barry, what happened last season, she says she's been running this whole time. She's actually taking a more active role in running things at Star Labs, a more administrative role because she's not a scientist. But like you see the surprise, Caitlin Snow, she's not Killer Frost, but Daniel Panabaker confirmed that you would see equal parts Killer Frost and Caitlin Snow. So even though in the trailer here, she's got Captain Cold's gun, that's a bit of a wink at the fact that she's still going to be doing evil stuff. And she has that choker on, she has a little bit more makeup, so it's almost like this version of Caitlin is just going to be a lot more fun. You guys probably know by now that Gypsy is going to be a much bigger character. Carlos Valdez said that their relationship is going to get a little more serious. Maybe we'll see more of Earth-19. We will see the Accelerated Man come back, but they haven't said anything beyond them just bringing back fan favorites. You obviously saw Peekaboo in the trailer. We found her from behind the scenes. That's all episode 1. Most of this, 99% of this footage, is episode 1 stuff. But the funny thing at the end of the trailer is that when you see the red costume Flash running in the subway from behind, as Cisco is on the airfield saying, I've got him, as Han Solo would say, I've made a few modifications myself. It's actually 2 completely different scenes. So this is Wally in the costume. You just don't see his face. It's meant to be a surprise. This is from them trying to bring Barry back. They absolutely confirmed that the season 4 villain is going to be the Thinker. We've known that for a while. We knew about the mechanic. They confirmed that the mechanic will be a female character. They said they just wanted to switch it up after doing speedster villains for so many years. So it'll be the fastest man alive against the fastest mind alive, which I think I actually talked about in a video a little while ago. The other upside or consequence of not having Barry around is that Iris now spends a lot more time with Kid Flash, and they get more of those brother-sister moments like you saw during Flashpoint. They had that crime-fighting team. It was just the two of them. So even though it's sort of this crazy changed team Flash, so you can see the effects of bringing her into Star Labs so that she spends a lot more time around him day to day, helping out in the way that she did during the Flashpoint timeline. Speaking of which, you probably saw my Justice League video. They confirm that the Flash movie with Ezra Miller in the DCEU will be a Flashpoint movie. So we just have to bring this meme back. What a nice timeline. Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody messed it up, going all the way back to season 2? So just a reminder that the show is coming back the second week in October, which is around when it normally comes back. We also got our first look at Erica Durance on Supergirl. That was the Smallville character that's coming into the Arrowverse. So she is now part of the Arrowverse. She's playing a version of Kara's mother. So she goes from being married to a Kryptonian to actually being a Kryptonian. And Tom Welling, another big Smallville name drop, he's actually going on Lucifer Season 3, even though I don't make videos for that. It's just funny to see more of the Smallville actors start popping up again. But as we learn more about The Flash, I'll do more videos. There'll be a bunch more follow-up stuff happening next week because I can't get to the Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow trailers. There's even Stranger Things Season 2, a lot of stuff that I didn't have time for that I'll do next week. But up next tonight, I'll be doing videos for the Marvel trailers they drop for Thor Ragnarok and anything else. We'll see if they drop Infinity War, but while you wait for everything, click here for the Justice League trailer, and you can click here for all my other Comic-Con videos. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.